I'm going to give away $1 million to charity.
In the world of high finance, it usually takes decades to build a multi-billion-dollar empire, and it usually takes a global war or a century-long depression to destroy one. But this man, he did both in record time. At his peak, he was worth $26 billion. He was the clean face of crypto, the genius who played video games during investor meetings, and the man who promised to give every penny away to save the world.
Then, in just 72 hours, the math stopped adding up. The money wasn't just gone, it was never really there. This is the story of the fastest wealth destruction in human history. Before we dive into the math of the ultimate betrayal, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It helps us keep bringing you these deep dives into the world's wildest financial stories. Done? Let's get into it. To understand the crash, you have to understand the myth. This man didn't live like a billionaire. He didn't have a yacht. He had an ordinary car. He didn't wear suits. He wore casual clothes. He preached a philosophy called effective altruism. The idea was simple. Make as much money as possible, specifically so you can give it all away to causes that matter. The world believed him. Wall Street called him the next big financial genius. Governments listened to him. Investors trusted him. He became the face of a new financial future, and his company became one of the biggest platforms in crypto. If your money was with this man, you felt safe. But behind that image was something very different. This man controlled two powerful companies. One was a platform where people stored and traded their money. The other was a private trading firm making risky bets. In a normal system, those two would be completely separate. But here, the line between them quietly disappeared. When the trading firm began losing money, instead of letting it fail, this man allegedly moved funds that weren't his to use. Customer deposits were used to cover losses. To hold everything together, a digital token was created and used as collateral. On the surface, everything looked stable. Underneath, it was fragile. A system built on trust can only survive as long as no one questions it. In November 2022, that changed. A rival began to raise concerns. Confidence started to shake. Then panic spread. Thousands of people rushed to withdraw their money. Billions were requested in a matter of days, but the funds weren't there. The system couldn't handle the pressure.
This is a disaster.
What looked like a powerful financial empire collapsed almost overnight. While the public was being reassured that everything was fine, behind the scenes, desperate attempts were being made to save the company. No one stepped in. Trust had already disappeared. And in finance, once trust is gone, everything else follows. The fallout was immediate. The company filed for bankruptcy. Investigations began. This man went from being celebrated worldwide to facing the full weight of the legal system. His wealth vanished. His reputation collapsed. He once aimed to be remembered as someone who would change the world for the better. Instead, he became a symbol of one of the largest financial failures in modern history. His story is a reminder of how quickly things can fall apart when trust is broken, and how, in the world of money, what looks strong on the surface can disappear in an instant.
Please,
what do you think? Was this man simply overwhelmed by his own system, or was everything designed to fail from the beginning?